Osi. Yalla. I'm glad you're wearing a tie, Justice Hood.
Well, I didn't want to bring you agony today, so I left my accordion at home. Can I tell you? Well, I found this pasuk, this sentence, in midst of a lot of drama. If you read Dvarim, Deuteronomy, chapter 4, verse 9, you will see that it's surrounded by a lot of text of God. And of course, Moses was the mouthpiece for God. And just would like to take a minute here and kind of dissect it a little bit. רק הישמר לך ושמור נפשך מאוד. Take extreme good care of yourself, physically and mentally, both. פן תשכח את הדברים אשר ראו עיניך. Do not forget anything that your eyes have seen. ופן יסורו מלבבך כל ימי חייך. And do not let them out of your heart, out of your mind. In some cases, the heart and mind in Jewish learning, there's a close connection between the heart and the mind. Keep it all in, with you, all your life, and not only that, but you have an obligation to pass it on to your children, to your children's children, etc., etc. Now, I looked at this sentence as a Holocaust survivor. It is very meaningful to me. It's very meaningful to me because there was a time when I did not speak a word about Holocaust and what my experience in the Holocaust was. The history of Holocaust survivors going out and speaking is a strange one. When I got to Israel at the age of 14 from Europe after I survived the Holocaust, nobody wanted to talk about the Holocaust. When I went to the army, they told me, "Anachnu lo rotzim lishmoa," we don't want to hear about the Holocaust. We are all here together to fight together for our future. We don't want to talk about the past. Then I came to the United States later on, and of course I was with people because I was always connected to the community and I was busy doing things. And here and there, people found out that I was a Holocaust survivor, and I thought maybe we can talk a little bit, but I found out that, frankly, the Jews of Denver were not really so interested in hearing about Holocaust. So that's the history about it. Now, the meaning of these words are so important because I've seen all of these things with my eyes, okay? I was there, I saw it. And later on, when I turned about 40 years old, and I saw this sentence, frankly, in a book, in the inside cover of a book, I started thinking about it, and I decided the time is here, and I have to start talking about the Holocaust. And since then, I've been talking to thousands of people, young people, older people. I must tell you something, that when I was a young kid, hiding in the mountains of Slovakia, I was blessed with a natural gift. God gave me amazing sight and amazing hearing. And at that time, all the adults around me, we were hiding in mountains, and they always asked me to go out and listen to the surrounding mountains and use my eyes to try to identify anybody who is coming, who should not be coming, and we should be worried about it. And I did a wonderful job, and I liked it. And there were times when I saved ourselves because I was able to warn everybody, and we were all able to kind of hide and try to live through a very close call. Now, I often wondered, what is it? I was a young kid, and the people said to me, Osi, check it out. Osi, go out. See what that noise is. Osi, do this, Osi, do that. And of course, I was very happy to do it. Later on, I looked at it and I thought about it, and my feeling has been all along that it was a gift. We believe that things don't just happen in life, that there's a meaning, there's a reason for a lot of things in life. And looking back, my feeling is that that was a gift that I was given so that a group of Jews who were hiding in a log cabin in the mountains would have a chance to survive. So that's why this sentence is so important to me. And the only thing is this. I'm going to pose a question to you. No one has questioned you on anything. Do you mind, Rabbi, if I pose a question? And this came up to me just in this process where I was sitting. Actually, even this morning, I was reading the whole parasha, about what God was telling our people there who were getting ready to cross the Jordan River and go into the Promised Land, and everything that happened before, and where they were nasty. The men were worshiping an idol called Baal Peor, and of course there was a plague afterwards, and supposedly over 20,000 of them died because of them going against God's wishes. And this question came to me. Imagine, hypothetically, that God would have written a new parasha, okay, a new Deuteronomy, after the Holocaust. How would this sentence fit into all of this? Just a thought. How would we interpret? Because when the Israelites were standing there, getting ready to go across, God was telling them, all the laws, all the commandments that I gave you, I want you to keep them verbatim. You can't change anything. You can't delete anything, and you can't add anything. Okay? This is my commandment to you. Now the question is, how do I deal with this sentence, having survived the Holocaust? Thank you.